Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about those of you guys who have been single since birth, okay? So you're single as a Pringle, and yeah, you would like to get further information regarding your first relationship. And I think this is a very, very exciting reading. So, as always, my dear, let me zoom a little bit in. I have 3 pals that you can choose from, and you can either choose the card or the crystal below it. So, this is pal 1, this is pal 2, and this is gonna be pal 3. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And if you're interested or curious when it comes to a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome my dear to your reading. So let's see, what can we get about your first relationship? Such an exciting reading. Now first of all, my dear, as always, I will first get you some tarot cards, and later on we will dive a little bit deeper into the topic with some more oracle. So let's see. For my dear pile 1, your first relationship. Let's see. What can we get about your first relationship? For my dear pile 1. Okay. I feel like some of you guys have been waiting for love, definitely, like for a very long time. That's something I'm already feeling here. Now let's see, the first card we have is the 4 of Cups. Interesting, we have the 10 of Swords. Let's continue. Yeah, there it is as well, the Wheel card. You have been going through cycles and waiting for quite some time. We have the Strength card. Let's continue for my dear pal 1. My love, let's see. Alright, we have the Magician card. Let's get you 3 more cards. Your first relationship. And of course, who will it be with? Let's see. Ooh. Look at that. We have the World card and we have the 10 of Pentacles. That's great. Let me make sure you can see all the cards. All right. Now, at the back of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so my dear pile 1, let's start. What do you need to know about your first relationship? So first of all, I would like to talk about something that was the first message I got. I feel like, once again, obviously this reading is about you guys have been single your whole life. And you have definitely, therefore, waited a very long time to to meet someone who is suitable for you. You know, I feel like you don't just want to be in a relationship, you want to be in a relationship in which you have love. You know, some people, they don't really like care, and it's something that comes back to us. You know, we have free will, we can do whatever we want. And some people, as an example, they just don't want to be alone, you know? They are okay being in a relationship even though, let's say, there are not a lot of feelings involved yet, and um, it's just something for them that's okay. But then there are others who would never enter a relationship without having this reassurance or having this love for someone, you know, like without love there is no relationship. And I feel like this is something that really, you know, is all about with you guys. Let's say even if at some times for some of you maybe someone was interested in you, I feel like you have rejected people because for you they weren't really what you were looking for, you know, they weren't really bringing out this very important emotion in you, which is love. And if there is no love for you, there is also no relationship. Now, what I want you to know is that I feel like for some of you guys, because you have been so much, like, so long single, it could be the case that it's gonna, it feels like very difficult for you to open up to others, you know, romantically speaking. Let's just say if some of you guys, like, if someone has actually approached you, maybe it was really weird for you, or it was a little bit like there was some kind of anxious, like, anxiety in this approach, or you just didn't felt really comfortable. Because I feel like for some of you guys, because you have been so long, you know, single, it's difficult for you also to open up to someone romantically. Now, I would like to say that when it comes to this first relationship we're looking into, what I'm seeing here is that that's a very beautiful progress, because when it comes to this person, it's gonna be such a relief and so easy for you to open up, you know? And the reason for that is because you're gonna have so much trust in this person and feel so secure around them that it's going to be much easier to you know, putting your guards down. And especially because, you know, you may make a lot of new experiences in this first relationship, right? I mean, you could have a lot of, like, first times, and you know, this element of feeling safe and trusting this person, okay, is just so incredibly important for you. And I see that when it comes to this person, you will have this and that, you know, you will see this and that, and therefore it will be much easier for you to open up than maybe in the past. I also feel like that the person, you know, you're gonna have this first relationship with is someone who's more experienced than you. Someone, as an example, who could already have been in multiple relationships in the past, and they understand, you know, they have been in this situation already. So in comparison to you, it will be not something that they've already experienced. And I feel like your partner here, they're gonna be very thoughtful when it comes to you know, how, like, make it easy for you, and like how to allow you, you know, to open up more, if you understand what I mean. Like, let's say if you, like, if it's a little bit awkward for you, let's say when it comes to the dating phase, to really completely open up to them, and, you know, share your life, share your story with someone, and also emotionally speaking, really putting yourself at a place where you make yourself vulnerable, right? They will be very considerate, you know, they will be very thoughtful and understanding it, for sure. Also, with the Emperor being here, this is definitely this level of experience that they come with, but just in general, I feel like this is someone who's serious, you know, someone who's not in this relationship to kill their time, or for some kind of, like, alternative motives. I feel like they're gonna really help you with ending, ending this cycle that you have been in, this single cycle, this spiral, this circle in which you have been single and single and single, and then they come through with this offer. And with the Ten of Swords being here, I feel like in the beginning, yes, of course, you may, like, it may be a little bit weird for you to all of a sudden consider or seeing a potential partner and really going into the relationship. But once again, they will make it really easy for you to open up, and that will help you tremendously. You know, what I just like heard? Like in Aladdin, this, I think it's called A Whole New World, the song, in which like Aladdin is showing like Jasmine on the flying rug, like the world she has missed, and they go around while singing this song. I hope I said the right song name, but I think it's called A Whole New World or something like that. I remembered, or it came into my mind when I looked at the world card here. And I feel like your partner, okay, they're gonna really open you up to a world in which you have never experienced yet. And for sure, a lot of new experiences to come. I feel like they're really gonna help you with expanding your horizon, with seeing more of life, but in a very respectful way. It's almost like always about your speed, going with your pace, like approaching something a way that you feel comfortable in, especially once again, if you are gonna do something which is, the first time, Let's just say, as an example, if you also haven't been, intimate yet with anyone, then they're gonna really be understanding when it comes to you maybe taking your time to open up, right? And just feeling comfortable to do so. So there is this element here. I also feel like it's gonna be very interesting for you, when we look at this relationship, in the sense that maybe for the very first time, in your life, you're gonna have a relationship, like, generally speaking, a relationship in which you're gonna have so much trust for the other person. Maybe sometimes you looked at other people, whether it's friendship wise or romantically even speaking, and you just thought, like, how is it possible to have so much trust in someone, or be so close to someone, okay? And it's very interesting because this is something that I'm seeing here developing for you, that you will have this incredible, closeness to them. And it's not only about the romantic part of your relationship, but it's just, like, generally speaking, it's such a beautiful experience to have, I feel like this person as well, they will teach you, they will teach you a lot, my dear, because of the fact that you are more inexperienced than they are. There's a lot you can learn from them, and I feel like you're gonna also be very eager and excited to do so. That's definitely something you are very, very open for. And with the Ten of Pentacles being here, I just would like to say that, because that's really what I'm feeling here, for some of you guys, this first relationship could actually even turn into a long-term relationship, like really long-term thing here, because this is someone who's gonna be very mature, okay, and they're gonna approach this connection in a very mature way. You are gonna be very what's the right word? You're going to become ready, okay, for this relationship as well. And once you open up to this person, you're really gonna go with the flow. And you're not gonna be in your way anymore. You know, you're not gonna hold back. You really want to experience, you really want to see and to create, create a great relationship. And it's kind of like, do you see this girl here? I don't know why this looks like a different world, and it's almost like she's coming out of it, she's like seeing the beauty of the flowers, and she's emerging out of it. And I just feel like you guys are going to have a very similar experience, in the sense that you're awakening to a new chapter, and there is a lot of excitement here. Maybe in the beginning, once again, these is it blockages? I feel like this inexperience, that you have, it may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, because you're going to have to leave your comfort zone, right? If you have been single for your whole life, I feel like because that's what I'm seeing here, it's almost like your head has been in this comfort zone, okay? And in order to have this relationship, you need to leave it. So very naturally, when we leave our comfort zone in any kind of situation, we may feel a little bit of discomfort, but once we see what's out there, yeah, it is on, right? And it's kind of the same thing for you as well, my dear pal one. I would like to get you some more oracle cards. Let's see. For my dear pile one. For my dear pile one, your first relationship. Yeah, look at that. The first card we have is resistance. So, that's exactly what I talked about. I just love that it's literally like a clarification here. I feel like you are gonna have in the beginning a little bit of resistance, okay, regarding opening up. Not because your first partner, there is anything negative about them, which is making you feel that way, that you need to resist them. Absolutely not. That's not what I'm feeling here. It's more so about you. It's the fact that it's just a very new experience. And sometimes when we are, let's say, single for some time, or in your case for a very long time, we may even get used to it a little bit, right? And yes, we may want a relationship, and when it comes around, it kind of makes us, it triggers us a little bit, because we need to leave this familiarity, that we have been in this bubble of the single life. And when this potential partner comes through, subconsciously you're gonna have a little bit of resistance, because it's kind of like you don't want to change, come out, because once again there may be some fears regarding leaving your comfort zone. However, you will overcome it, because you will see the beauty in it, okay? Look at that. You will see all these flowers, like this beautiful world that you haven't even emerged in yet. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's always the thing. when we think about leaving our comfort zone, that's like, it feels like the worst thing we can do, and we may have a lot of fears regarding it. But once we do, we actually understand that we nearly could have missed something so incredible. And that's the same with you. So even though there is this resistance, look at that. But we see all this life growing, right? So you will crack open when it comes to this. You will open your fist and allow it to come through. I mean, it's understanding, right? Like, understandable. Something so new is gonna, also bring in new circumstances. So we have sovereignty here. Yeah. You see this woman here, she looks so like royal and just so incredible, luxurious. I feel like this is you, okay? And I'm not talking gender-wise here, it doesn't matter. This is only energy, okay? I feel like this is you in the sense that you will awaken a new side of you, okay? A new side of you which can only develop or come forward when you are in this new, situation, in this relationship, for the first time. You will see sides of yourself which are very exciting. You will see how kind of partner you are. Once again, if some of you guys have never been intimate yet, you will see this passionate side of you, okay, which allows you to feel pleasure and satisfaction. It's kind of like emerging into a whole new world. And that's why I was remembered when it comes to Aladdin and Jasmine. So yeah, that's very interesting here. But so much newness, so much excitement, and it will definitely, okay, also trigger a transformation within you. That's something I'm also seeing. Let's see your first relationship. All right, we have protection here. That's beautiful. I feel like your first partner, okay, this is the nurturing energy that they will make you feel. They will make you feel protected. They will make you feel taken care of and just safe, okay? Safe to let go of this resistance and to allow yourself to come forward, okay? This version of you that you haven't experienced yet when it comes to romantic relationships. And once again, if some of you guys have been waiting for someone who's going to be suitable for you, in the sense that they make you feel safe enough, to open up, that's definitely the partner here, It starts with feeling accepted, appreciated, feeling seen and loved, of course, right? This is a romantic relationship. You want to feel loved. But besides that, we have the security element. You're going to feel very comfortable around them. Yeah, and that's what's going to make you go beyond the fear or go beyond the resistance, okay? That's what's going to make you feel or make you courageous enough to leave this comfort zone, okay? The single bubble that you have been in. It's the fact that they are going to make you feel so safe. Yeah. So, my dear pile 1, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. This is all I have for you. And if there's something you would like to share, definitely feel free to do so. Also, my dear, like and subscribe if you haven't. If you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get a notification when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, if you're curious or you just would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me as well. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, you will find my Instagram link in the description box, and of course I invite you there as well. My dear pal one, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal one, take care, my love. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see your first relationship, everything we can get about it, for my dear singles out there. So first of all, my dear, I would like to start with some tarot cards, and later on we will dive a little bit deeper into the topic with some more oracle, of course. So let's see, for my dear pile 2, your first relationship. What do you need to know about your first relationship? Oops. Let me see, one card fell. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. I don't know why the cards always fall. We have the Five of Wands. Let's continue. Okay. The Judgment. For my dear pile, too many cards. For my dear pile 2, your first relationship. Wow, the Ten of Cups. The Four of Swords. Let me see. Okay. For my dear pile, Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and one last card, please. Let's see, my dear pile 2. Okay. And we have the Justice card. At the back of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. All right, my dear pile 2. What do you need to know about your first relationship? First of all, the first message I got was, this is a relationship which will go slow and steady, okay? Your first partner with the Knight of Pentacles, that was really the energy that came through. It's gonna be a relationship that develops very slowly, and there is a reason for it. I feel like both of you guys really need that. First of all, there's you, who is gonna be in this very new experience, and I feel like you are someone who needs a little bit time to adjust to it, you know, and you really would like to enjoy it. You know, you don't just want to rush into something and just, yeah, kind of like a very fast roller coaster. No, you want to take the time and enjoy it, you know. You know what I just saw in my mind? It's almost like this comparison, you know. People can decide however they would want to enjoy, let's say, alcohol, right? There may be a few people who like to drink wine very slowly, you know, like tasting it, smelling it, very slowly, like swallowing and enjoying, right? And then as an example, there may be others who just like to hardcore drink shots after shots, you know. And it's kind of like this comparison that I just saw. And in this particular case, when it comes to your guys' relationship, you're gonna enjoy to, yeah, to be the wine taster, you know, you want to take it slow. You really want to emerge into the experience and really observe everything, you know. You don't want it to just come fast and go fast. No, you want it to be something that lasts, you know. And your partner, they are also kind of thinking the same way as you. This is also someone, I feel like, when we see how they like to approach a relationship, it's definitely something slow and steady, you know? Really getting to know each other, really taking the time, really seeing the other person, getting to know them, what they're all about, their goals, their wishes when it comes to relationships, you know? And then, yeah, almost like going with the flow, you know, kind of energy. And I feel like this is actually such a beautiful thing because it's going to help you to adjust slowly once again. And with the Four of Swords being here, there is this element of healing, you know. And I'm wondering whether some of you guys could have had experiences in the past. Once again, it doesn't be romantically like connected. It could just be, let's say, in regards to family or even friends. You could have had experiences in which like there was some kind of betrayal, and you could have seen certain situations in which your trust was really destroyed, you know, or it's just very difficult for you at times to see someone for who they are because you have had some negative experiences, and it's kind of like you need to first overcome them. And in this relationship, you will definitely understand that everyone is an individual. And I know, of course, this is something we all know, but sometimes if we have experienced something bad, you know, even if it's related to another person from the past, when we meet new people, we kind of have this expectation that these new people could also be the same. But you will understand that absolutely not. The past people who have treated you very badly, they have nothing to do with, you know, someone who's coming in, giving you an offer. Absolutely not. So you will learn to trust again, okay? That's really something I'm seeing here. Not necessarily learn, but it's something which is going to develop very naturally, you know? Because, I mean, you really want this relationship, my dear, okay? You are going to really want that. As an example, with Pal 1, there was a very small resistance because of the fact that there was this fear of leaving their comfort zone, you know, after being single for some time. With you guys, it's almost like your whole body, okay, your emotions, your mind is going to tell you that yes, absolutely, this is someone, this is the right person for this experience. And therefore, when you go into it, and once again, this person's going to approach it very slowly. Let's say you're going to take your time when it comes to the dating phase, you're going to take your time when it comes to making it official, and so on. It's very naturally building this trust, you know? You're not going to feel rushed, or you're not going to feel pressured to do something that you're not comfortable with yet. No, absolutely not. Another thing, one reason why you are gonna build this trust very easily, okay, is that this person's gonna give you a lot of space in which you can express yourself freely. You know, it could be the case that sometimes people fear to be in a relationship because they they fear to be trapped, or they fear that they will lose themselves, they will give up on themselves for someone else. This is not what's happening here. You will be empowered, and in fact, that's something I really love. You're gonna be free to be your authentic self. Something which may have been a burden, because maybe you have people in your life right now that for some reason it's very difficult for you to be you, or it's very difficult for you to be your authentic self. If it's not in the present moment, it could have been something that happened more so in the past, because we have talked about the trust issue that you may have experienced. You not being able to be you not being able to express yourself, to do what you want to do, or be who you are. Let's say you not being able to voice interests that you have because other people may, judge you for them, or not be that tolerant, This person will, give you the space, and that alone is gonna be such a big thing for you, okay? Because I feel like this is something, or one of the most important aspects that you are looking for. You're looking for someone who is going to accept you for who you are, someone who you can be your authentic self in front. As an example, someone who you can talk about everything, with, even things that are a little bit out there, in the sense, like, let's say there are topics that are really important to you, but other people, like, you can't really talk with them about it because they would think that you're crazy, or they would think that you are like too out there, what, if you understand what I mean. And that's like always also a question of like consciousness, right? So as an example, let's say there are aspects of you which are very deeply connected to your spirituality, or you are a very open-minded person, and there are topics that are very important to you. However, you can't talk with everyone about it. This is just an example. Let's just say someone watching this, they're very interested in life outside of this planet, and this is something, let's say someone really likes to research about, someone is really into. Now, you can't just approach everyone and, let's say, talk about the love that you have regarding life outside of this world, right? Because people may be very judgmental regarding it. If you start talking about, let's say, aliens or star seeds and so on, extraterrestrial energy, obviously that may be something that you may not do. However, when it comes to this person, you can talk about anything with them, okay? And that's the thing I mean. Whatever it is, this was just an example here which may resonate with someone, but you can voice what's dear to your heart. Even if people don't understand it, you can approach this person, and I feel like it's going to take this burden off your shoulder, because maybe for some of you guys, you always thought that there is no one out there for me, there is no one there for me, and I will always stay alone because I don't think that there is someone out there who will accept me or who will be a match to me, okay? Let me tell you that this is so not the case, okay? It is a privilege to have you in their life, and you are such a beautiful person, you have so much love to give, and this person will see your worth, they will see that in you, they will understand it. And if people in the past haven't, then let me tell you that they haven't, or they don't deserve you in the first place, okay? They don't. If someone doesn't see your worth, then they're not even worth being in your life. Now, we also have the 10 of Cups here, which is such a beautiful card to have. I really feel like, my dear pal, too, that you have a blessing here, okay? It sometimes takes people many, many different relationships to actually find someone who they can create this Ten of Cups with, you know, this very beautiful, harmonious relationship in which they genuinely feel happy in, right? Some people may not even have this in a lifetime. I'm seeing that this relationship is almost like the justice, you know, what you deserve. You deserve someone like that. You deserve someone who accepts you for who you are and is just as much invested in you as you are in them. And with the Ten of Cups being here, I feel like when it comes to the emotional element, okay, of your relationship, there is so much satisfaction there. It's so much like expressive, and I really feel like you're gonna be emotionally very satisfied. You're gonna feel loved, you're gonna feel appreciated, and you're gonna be in this space in which you can do the same, you know. You can finally open up to someone, express your emotions, express your feelings, express your love. And I feel like also with the Three of Pentacles being here, by the way, with this card being here as well, the Three of Pentacles, you guys are also gonna be a very good team, you know? When we talk about your guys' relationship, you also have this friendship, and I feel like it's actually something which will develop very naturally because you are gonna go very slow, and besides becoming the lovers, you're also gonna create this friendship which both of you guys need. And not only need, but you really desire. You not only desire a partner, a romantic partner, but you also desire a best friend and a potential partner, you know? That's really something I'm seeing here. Let me get you some oracle cards. For my dear pile 2, what can we get about your first relationship? What can we get about your first relationship? Let's see. Wow, look at that. Shine. Exactly what I'm talking about. You can shine your light in this relationship. You can be you. You can be your authentic self. Okay? Whatever it is that you have to say, that you want to express, that you want to create, you can be you here. Your partner, they will be very tolerant, and not only tolerant, but they will accept you for who you are, and they will support you when it comes to expressing or sharing your light even more with others as well. You didn't come here to play small. You didn't come here to hide. You came here to shine your light, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Just because some people are not ready yet for the light you have to share doesn't mean that you have to hide it, okay? It's actually the complete opposite. There's so many people who are waiting for you, okay? And who are waiting for this light. So yeah, that's a big, big yes. Wow, go deeper. Yes. I feel like a reason why a lot of you guys as well have been single your whole life or for this very long time is because you have been looking for a very deep connection. You know, even if you had some offers regarding love, they didn't really vibe with you. It may have been something very shallow or just something that just wasn't what you're looking for. And what you're looking for is a deep connection. What you're looking for is something that it feels right. And I also feel like you are looking for a very intense connection which this will be definitely, but in a very settled way. Not in the sense that you will completely use yourself. And this connection you won't lose yourself. You will actually find yourself even more. You know, people say, fall in love, you know, like it says falling, you know, and falling is actually, like, if we look at the words, it doesn't say like growing in love or raising in love, or, you know, it says falling. I hope you guys understand what I mean. And it's kind of like you are not gonna fall in love here, you're gonna raise in love here. Okay? Okay, we got 2 cards for you here. Step into your power. My dear, look at that. This is such an empowering couple, okay? Your future partner here, they will make you feel so inspired, and the reason is because they will give you the space to be you. And I feel like in the past others haven't. Others may have in fact took the space away from you in which you could have grown, you know? And that's such a shame, because there is one thing, okay, when it comes to this world, and very often we don't give each other the space to be authentic self, you know? Most of the time we should just function and we just do, but we need to step away and be more, okay? We have to start being and stop doing. I mean, of course, we have to take care of our responsibilities. There's no question about that. But a lot of people are just tired and drained, and I feel like this excitement for life is something that is almost non-existent, or they feel very judged. And what this world really needs is for people to start being human beings and not human doings, you know? The next card we have here is take a reality check. Yeah. You know what this card is giving me? What impression? I feel like for some of you guys, it may take you some time to really realize what's happening. Because you guys want a relationship, okay? You desire. It's a wish of you. And sometimes when a wish comes true, or a dream comes true, something we desire, it's kind of like we have to take a moment, you know, to really let it set in. And I feel like it's the same with you as well, you know. You may have to take some time to really understand that, oh my goodness, like, I'm not single anymore, you know. This may be something you literally say, like, I'm not single. So I feel like there is this very like childlike, fun-like excitement here. Okay. But that's a beautiful experience, my dear pal, too. This is definitely something that you can look forward to, and it's a very gentle energy as well. Easy to adjust to, as I've said multiple times. Yeah. So, my dear pile 2, this is all I have for you today. Please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And my dear, if you haven't, also feel free to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise YouTube will not send you a notification when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, if you're curious or you just would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, You can, of course, feel free to email me as well. Lastly, my dear, if you'd like to also connect with me more on Instagram, in which I am trying to become more active, I also invite you there as well. You will find the link in the description box. Having said that, my dear pal too, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal too, take care, my love. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what can we get about your first relationship for my dear singles out there. Now, first of all, I would like to get you guys some tarot cards, and then we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the topic with some more oracle. So let's see, for my dear pile 3, your first relationship. Your first relationship. For my dear pile 3. Okay, so let's see. Alright, the first card we have is the 8 of Pentacles. Let's continue. For my dear pile 3. Alright, one card fell. We have the World card. Ooh, the 3 of Swords. Alright, let's see the first relationship. The 7 of Wands. For my dear pile 3, what can we get about your first relationship? Alright, we have the Ace of Wands. The 8 of Swords. Let's see what the 3 of Swords is all about. The King of Swords. Alright, one last card. Alright, we have two cards coming through here together. Now, we have the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Okay, let me make sure everything is visible. Yeah. At the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. All right, okay, so my dear pile 3, your first relationship, what do you need to know about it? So first of all, I would like to say one thing that I'm feeling here very much. The sexual energy in it's something I'm really feeling beyond the cards here. It's really getting intense. I really feel like for a lot of you guys, this aspect will be a very important one in this relationship, because you literally are going to be awakened to your own sexuality. And there is so much, okay, you don't know about yourself yet. There is so much that you don't know about what you're like, what your dislikes are. And I feel like this relationship is gonna be all about self-exploration. It's gonna be all about getting to know you, okay? It doesn't matter how old you are, who you are. When we make our first experiences, it doesn't matter really in what kind of thing we talk about, just in general, whatever firsts we have, we always also get to know ourselves more, right? Whether it's the first intimate, connections we have or experiences we make, we get to know so much more about our own sexuality. Whether it's, the first, let's say, experiences we make in, let's say, career, in job, right? We also get to know ourselves way more in that kind of environment. We always explore ourselves, and when it comes to this relationship, that's definitely the highest priority here. I feel like you're gonna see yourself in situations, you're gonna see yourself in experiences that are gonna teach you so much about who you are. And without being in this situation, you could have never even like experienced that. Like, it's very important that you do those experiences because they are the trigger or the turning point when it comes to getting to know you. And let me now start with the relationship. So first of all, what I'm seeing here is that, once again, Ace of Wands, for a lot of you guys in this relationship, you will definitely do your first sexual experience as well. Some of you guys watching this could be virgins. It's kind of like this fire gets ignited, this flame starts to burn, a flame that hasn't been yet in the past, to that extent at least, and I feel like that's really something you need. And once again, you are gonna understand yourself more, what you like, your turn-ons, what you don't like, and so on. And it's also gonna bring you closer to you, because the more you are who you are, the more you know what you want, the closer the connection to you also gets. Now, when we talk about who this person is that you're gonna have your first relationship with, first of all, I would like to say that this is someone who I feel like has experienced in the past some heartbreak, or someone who knows how bad also relationship can turn into, someone who has experienced also the negative sides of a relationship. And because of that, because they have had this experience, they're very mindful when it comes to how they approach things. The King of Swords energy. This is someone who is very calculated, someone who, when they approach a relationship, they see everything for what it is. And in this illustration, we have someone who's like cutting themselves almost, right? Like the feathers, they are wounding themselves. And then here we have this animal who's like very firmly holding the sword, but not in a way that they may cut themselves, but in a very protective way. And that really says a lot about your person, because I feel like this person, when they approach a relationship, for them it's all about the goal both people have. It's not only about just clashing and maybe turning it into a bad thing. For them, they really want to come out of a relationship or be in a relationship victoriously. So I feel like, especially we have the King of Swords here, the communication in your relationship is going to be very important, because it's all about approaching the other. It's all about voicing our needs and what we want. Also, we know what we may not really be that excited about, or what we don't like, right? So in this connection, you will definitely have the space to do so. And I feel like it's actually going to be very wholesome as well, because it's going to help you when it comes to your throat chakra. Okay, it's really going to help you with seeing how important your voice is, seeing how important your opinion is. Maybe some of you guys in the past, felt like people were trying to, or maybe gave you the impression that your opinion doesn't matter, or your voice is not as valuable as others, just some kind of a very negative energy. Or maybe you have experienced some dishonesty in your life, okay? Because I feel like in this particular relationship, this chakra will really be significant, because it's going to be very vibrant. You're going to have the space in which you can speak your truth and speak what you're looking for, So yeah, communication for sure is very important. And look at that. I have talked about the connection I see in these two illustrations, but look at these two as well. We have someone who's totally stuck within swords, very like small, Also, we have the symbolism of the donkey, I feel like it's here, right? And then, of course, we see this person totally in their element and the sword in their hand rather than being encircled and trapped within them. So, there's a lot of empowerment in here. This is you feeling empowered, okay? Maybe some of you guys have been drawn to Pal 2 as well. If this is the case, then feel free to watch it, because I'm getting a very similar message to something I've seen there. Because I feel like for you guys, maybe you at times felt or thought that, you know, being in a relationship will take freedoms away from you, or will make you feel trapped, or losing yourself. Let me tell you that this is not the case. In this relationship, you will actually even feel empowered and inspired and protected as well, you know? It's kind of like finding yourself. That's really what I'm seeing here. And it's very good to see that, you know, for you guys, this first relationship that you're going to have is not going to be a heavy one. It's not going to be one that there's a lot of drama in it. It's one that's going to help you grow, you know, growing into who you actually are, I feel like, or who your best version is, you know. Not only that, there's this element of protection here. I feel like your partner is going to be very protective of you and your connection. That's another thing. They're going to be very particular in like keeping energies away from you guys which are not good for you, okay? So you guys don't feel stuck, but you feel empowered. And just in general, when we talk about this relationship, I feel like emotionally speaking, you will really be in your element as well. And with the Queen of Cups being here, yeah, look at that. Look at this. We have the Death card. The Death card, my dear, is this transformation. Yes, a lot of changes will come your way when we talk about this relationship, but that's a part of life. You know, when we emerge into a new experience, yes, we will also experience a lot of changes, but that's good though. Okay, I see that this is exactly what you need. Now, coming back to the Queen of Cups, I feel like this partner, okay, that you're gonna be in this relationship with, they're also someone who's very like emotionally intelligent. This just like, this is not the energy of someone who's playing games, you know. I just feel like they absolutely don't have any time for that, you know. They just want to experience and to enjoy, but like drama, absolutely not, especially because, you know, maybe they're past, they're so done with unnecessary drama. They just want to find a partner who can be an equal to them, you know. They see eye to eye and they can have and create a relationship, a beautiful relationship with, help each other grow, help each other expand, you know, and also keeping each other away from negative energies. That's another thing I'm seeing here. But also with the World card being here, the World card is a card of completion, you know. And I really feel like when we talk about the timing, okay, when you will meet this person or when you will actually be officially in a relationship with them, you will be ready. You will be ready for changes, because I'm hearing that you will have done a very important change in your life as well. You know, maybe you have completed a cycle. As an example, maybe you have changed your job or finished your studies or moved to a certain place, okay? It's kind of like completing a chapter and opening up a new one. That's the energy here. Let me see, I would like to get more information regarding your connection here. Let's get you some oracle cards as well. For my dear pile 3, What can we get some more regarding this relationship? Let's see. All right. Oops. Okay, the first card we have is darkness. Long night moon. Okay. Look at that. Let me put it here. I hope you guys can see it. So there's this darkness here, right? But what's visible in here as well, all these small little stars. It takes the darkness for us to see the light, you know? Without nighttime, we won't see the stars shining bright and soothing. Now, why I'm saying this is because I feel like you guys are gonna understand why it may have taken you so long to actually find someone who's suitable for you. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, it may have become very difficult. You are tired of waiting, you're tired of being in the dark, you know, you just want to find someone who's a great match to you. And this card is really giving me the impression that you will understand why you were in this darkness for so long. You will understand why you had to wait for so long, because it took the right person to come into your life, okay? For you to see, yes, I now understand it, because the waiting period, okay, was necessarily so we guys could meet. And let me see. I feel like you've also learned a lot about yourself. You know, when we are single for a very long time, we definitely, yeah, we get very close to us, you know, because we give our energy just to ourselves. And I feel like this single period, it was actually very, very important for your further development. And I feel like this is something you will understand when you are gonna be in this relationship, okay? Because you're gonna understand that I am also capable of being on my own. Yes, I want to be in a relationship. Yes, I want to experience romantic love with someone. But I've been single my whole life. Like, I can survive alone as well, you know? I'm not codependent on someone else. And this really gives you this sense of independence. And that's something which is going to make you really feel empowered, that no matter what, you have you, and you know that because you've been in this energy for so long, you know? You can also manage your life by yourself, and it's this freedom, okay, that's gonna make you feel very nurtured as well. Because very often, as an example, people who have been in relationships like always, the thought of being single makes them feel like unsettling, because it's just like the thought of being alone or not in a relationship makes them feel some type of way because they're not used to it, okay? Or because they are like they fear lonely. And it's kind of like you are coming from the complete opposite way. You have been alone and you know that you're not lonely because you have you, and you have managed to, yeah, be by yourself. And you don't see it as something negative. It's actually also something very empowering, because the first relationship we have is with ourselves. And in fact, very often people don't want to be alone because they're running away from themselves. They're running away from parts of themselves that only come forward when they are in their own space. So you are a very, very, very wise person. And I feel like there's so much more to grow into in the future. Yeah. you are someone who can also be by their own and create a great life for themselves. And I feel like the reason why this message is coming through, although of course we're talking here about your next relationship, but it's kind of like being reminded of the period of being single. I feel like the reason why is because your spirit guides just want you to look at yourself and see how awesome you are. Okay, tap yourself on the shoulder and look at how powerful you are and how independent you are. Yeah, that's really something I'm seeing here. You will, okay, we have multiple cards. Let me just tell you this. You will definitely, my dear, grow more and more into your greatest version, okay? Because I already see that you have done a lot of inner work already, okay? Like when we talk about this single period you're in, you are and you already also have done a lot of inner work. And this inner work will make you even, yeah, create better and better things and move into a better and better place. So, we also have pleasure here. Let me, come on. All right. And we have the unexpected. All right. So first of all, pleasure. I literally talked about it in the beginning. It was one of the intense energies and messages that I received for you. That this is all about exploring your sexuality as well in this relationship, okay? So I do feel like for sure a lot of you guys watching this, take it how it resonates, but you could definitely be very inexperienced. And yeah, this is gonna awaken you to your inner passion, you know? With the unexpected being here as well, you know, I talked about the completion and that you may meet this person, or yeah, I feel like it's more so about the meeting rather than you guys being or becoming official. This is about you meeting them. You will meet them once again at a time where you've completed this chapter in your life. Having said that, it's going to be very unexpectedly. I feel like this is all about the meeting. You will not, absolutely not, expect it. And the reason why is because maybe you're going to have like been single for that long that yeah, it's just you got used to it, right? And when someone comes through who is this potential partner, it's just gonna shake your world, you know, like shake your world, I'm sorry. And with the unexpected being here, there's also a very nurturing message in here. You know, sometimes people have a very hard time with thinking of the future because for them the future is so uncertain. Like we can't just look into a microscope as an example and see what the future holds, right? Really see like everything that's gonna cure. And when we talk about the timing, you know, this completion that you will do, you're gonna be at a place where you're really like okay with not knowing everything, okay? You're okay with the future being uncertain. And in fact, you're gonna see the beauty in it because when something is uncertain, there is a lot of potential in it, right? Because we don't know where it will head us, we don't know where it will take us, right? So there is also this excitement here. We can look at it at a place of fear, or we can look at it from a very loving place, full of excitement for the future. And this is the energy you will be in when you meet this person, all right? So, my dear pile 3, this is actually all I have for you. I'm not getting any more messages, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And my dear, if you haven't done so far, I also invite you to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you will not get a notification when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, if you're curious or you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me as well. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me also on Instagram, in which I'm becoming more active now, hopefully, I also invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pal 3, I am sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care, my love.